Hi guys, so my name's Lois Banks. I am a 20-year-old makeup artist from Northern Ireland. This is my very first ever YouTube video, so it's going to be a get ready with me for autumn slash fall. And I'm going to be doing my makeup, hair and showing you my outfit at the end. So I really hope you enjoy, so let's get into it. I'm going to moisturise my skin. My skin is so dry at the minute. I think everyone's skin in Northern Ireland at the minute is just dry because of the weather. So I'm going to use my Clinique moisturiser. I've always wanted to start a channel and just be creative, and it's probably helped me be more creative and just do it. I remember actually sitting right here when I was younger with like an iPhone, like whatever, like an iPhone 3 or something, trying to record like a YouTube video on it. My mum walked in and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm nothing." So I have really wanted to do it for the longest time. I'm really excited to finally actually be doing it. This is actually my second video I have recorded, but the first one, do you know when you like have something done for like a week and then you don't do anything with it and you watch it back and you're like, ooh, cringe? So I haven't posted that one obviously. This is OleHenriksen eye cream. It's a wee brightening one. It's so lovely. This one's really good because you can bring it right up onto the lid. I am super pale at the minute, so I'm probably going to put a foundation on that's not my skin colour because I don't like being super pale and just wear coats and jumpers because it's autumn. So because I want my skin to be nice and glowy and hydrated, I'm going to go in with the SmashBox Fully Finished Nourishing Primer. So there's a wee oil, so just pop it here. So this makes your skin so glowy and like it just feels so nourished. Okay. Thing is though, after using that, your hands are so slippery and you can't open anything. Nightmare. So today I'm going to go in with Inglot Foundation All Coverage. This is in the shade 12. So I'm just going to be plopping this in the centre of my face and then blend them out. I like to keep the product centered, like on the middle of the face, that way keep the product there, the foundation there, that's covering the main areas that you want to cover. Because out here you're not really too fussed about, like, you don't want to be covered. Whenever I was getting matched up for this foundation, we went into the store, I met my friend, and literally the girl was just like, "Yeah, you're a 12." And she didn't even need to like match me up or anything. She was like, "No, I know you're a 12." I think it's amazing when people just know. Like, I worked on Benefit and like I did know we didn't have that many shade ranges, so just like hundreds and loads of different foundations, like maybe not hundreds, but you know, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this girl knows her stuff. And it actually is a good match for me. It's a wee bit tanner, which I like. It's not like crazy tan, but it still keeps colour in my skin. When I was like 15, I used to wear the palest foundations. I don't know why. I just had it in my head that I was like Casper. I wasn't. LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in shade Porcelain. I'm just gonna pop this under my eyes. I'm just going, it's this place in Northern Ireland. I don't know if anywhere else has it. I've never been, and nor is my mum. So it's the Range. Everyone's obsessed with it. Like my mum's been hearing so many people say, "You have to go this. It's got all the great stuff." My mum texted me last night like 11 o'clock. "Lois, can we please go to the Range tomorrow?" And I was like, right, okay. I love Halloween. It's definitely my favourite time of the year. I've always loved makeup from when I was a little girl. Like, I remember whenever I was a kid, I'm just going to let you know what I'm doing now. So now I'm going to take MAC Give Me Some bronzer, and before I set my face or anything like that, I'm just going to take it on a nice big fluffy brush and press it onto where I want to like bronze. Yeah, no, so I remember when I was a little girl, I used to get like makeup for Christmas. My mum would obviously buy me like wee lipsticks and things, but I remember going to my dad's house one year. I was really young. I don't know why I remember this because I have the worst memory ever. I remember getting these lipsticks and I was so upset because I was trying to put them on my brother, as you do. I was trying to put them on my brother because I wanted to do someone's makeup, and they wouldn't come out because obviously they were like plastic lipsticks, because my dad didn't want me having like proper stuff and he thought I'd probably like wreck the house or something. Obviously, as you would, I was so young. I think from an early age I've always loved makeup. I realised probably when I was like 15, I really loved makeup, so I went into the beauty industry. So I went into 2 years of education and done 2 years of beauty therapy, and then I done a year of theatrical makeup. So I do love gory and all that kind of stuff as well. So I will hopefully on my channel be able to do some nice Halloween gory makeups. We'll see how I get on. So on my brow bone, I like to take the bronzer and buff up. It kind of gives you that like lifted effect of your brow bone, like that kind of. And by padding it on, it's not moving the base, because obviously I haven't set anywhere yet. It's not going to move the base, and it's just going to keep it nice and pigmented. Wee blusher, I'm going to take Benefit Gold Rush blush. Is anyone else like that? Like, I didn't like blush for the longest time. Like, I absolutely hated wearing blush, and now I'm just completely obsessed. Be going out with big rosy cheeks. So now I'm going to take my Airspun translucent powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes. I just take a nice fluffy brush to do this. I'm just going to leave that and not dust it off for a wee minute yet. And just to deepen my wee bronze, because it's quite warm, I'm going to take Hula Original on the same fluffy brush and literally just add it from just here, and then that will deepen it down. I was saying to a girl I really needed to get, she's lovely, a girl I was doing makeup on, she's a makeup artist as well, and I was saying to her that I really need to get a cool tone bronzer. She was like, sure, Hula, and I was like, oh my goodness, how did I not think of it? I think it's because I worked for Benefit for over a year that I just forgot like about their products. I was just like, I just wanted to use other stuff, but it's actually so good. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Doll Beauty highlighter. It's beautiful. So anywhere really, I know that we've got powders and everything on our face, but anywhere that you can see that is shining in the Mirror Beauty Blender, and dab it over the highlighter. I feel like this melts it into the skin. Oh my goodness, this beauty blender smells great. And I'm feeling like this part of my bronzer is too dark and too low, so I'm just going to take my foundation brush that I used and just dust over it there. And then I'm going to go in with the setting powder, whatsoever remained on my brush, and just go over it like that. So I'm going to take that bronzer again, I'm going to take that into my crease, follow my natural crease and buff it up into my brow bone instead of bringing it in. This is Hula Beauty Nude Medium Palette. I'm going to go in with this one into the crease with the original brush that I was using. So it's literally just over top of the bronzer that we just put down on the lid, but a wee tad lower than it. And these shades are super pigmented. Deepen down this wee section a tad by dabbing it on, or patting it on, or tapping it on, whatever you want to use. Deepen this wee crease like that, so you can see the difference. Just realised this is going to be really quick and easy, but to me this is. So I'm going to take a wee fluffy brush with probably nothing on it and just blend out the wee sides. So I'm going to take my CW Cosmetics palette. This is a girl from Northern Ireland, like her own line of things. You should definitely go check it out. It's brilliant, honestly. So I'm going to take the shade Golden Hour, which is a nice light orange shade, on my finger and just pop it on my inner corner. Looking mad, why not? So I'm going to take this wee fluffy brush and just blend out the sides of it that a wee tiny bit. I have to say, them eyeshadows are so soft, so nice. And just pack that onto my outer corner and blend that up into my crease as well, so I'll darken it down. Take this wee fluffy brush again and dust out this wee corner. I'm going to pull it inwards so it doesn't make the shadow go anywhere else other than in, because we don't want to make this bigger and have the eyeshadow, darker eyeshadow all. And then I'm going to take it, just that teddy shade again, and just bring it into my inner corner, well, into the inner socket a wee bit more. I'm going to take the same highlighter and pop it on my inner corner and blend it out onto the lid a wee bit. Teddy under my eye. So I went off camera and put my mascara on and my lashes. So these are Tattie TL9s. So what I'm going to do now is, normally I would do this set way earlier on, but I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to use the Benefit 24-hour brow setting gel, and all I do is just brush my eyebrows up, like right up, because I like to be looking fluffy. I overdropped my lips quite a bit, and I like to line my whole lip, that way whenever it wears off nice and naturally, and the lipstick lasts longer. So you can see the difference of how much I overline. What I'm going to do is take Spice Lip Liner by MAC and just deepen certain parts of my lip. NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. and it's fine whenever you're doing your lip line, your lipstick, going over the lip liner is really good because it blends everything together. So this is the shade London I've got on now. So when I've got London on, I take Cairo or whatever and pop it on the centre. So I'm going to just section the back of my hair up, leaving a wee bit down at the back, and just I'm using my Mark Hill curling set. So it's this here one, so it's nice and thick. And this is like a wee set, a wee protector, a wee L'Oreal one. Spray nozzle's broke on it, so I just rub it through. I am terrible at curling one side of my head. It never turns out right, and I just want to curl the ends today. So I hold it for maybe 15 seconds, like 10 to 15 seconds. And just repeat that all over my head. So now I'm just going to take Mythic oil. Put a little pump of this in my hand. Rub this through my hands and then through my mid-lengths and ends. This is what I'm wearing today. So this is just a wee sheen jacket, wee white top, wee bralette over top, blue jeans and nice boots. Checking on my dog. LA girl. Oh, I dropped it. It's alive, it's okay. Close the door, mum. You got this far, really means a lot to me, and I hope we see you in the next video. Bye!